So, I made my decision.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the acyles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
It was Victus. I might have him to confess.
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right?
Nope, he's alive. The UC had him this whole time. He orchestrated the attacks from his cell.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
I swear I'm not lying to you. He's alive and he's responsible for the attacks.
That's quite the revelation.
Certainly putting it mildly.
Alive. Victus is alive? How did you find him?
He contacted me. He's the reason we found Kaiser.
Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us?
I couldn't. I was sworn to secrecy. But this felt too important.
You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad. But I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him.
He asked we leave out his involvement in the attacks, just to consider the lives he's helped save.
I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
Which method of dealing with terramorphs are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference.
Nothing else on my end. Was that in there?
And here we go.
I'm happy I told her. She deserved to know at this point. Oh yeah, I got this kick-ass shotgun. Which I'm definitely happy about.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Is that second report from who I think it's from?
This report comes from a particularly confidential source both you and I are familiar with, yes. among the reasons its findings are so alarming. Now, is it true? Was the attack on New Atlantis planned?
That's correct, ma'am. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using terrormorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
The report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Faye Victus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Maybe this.
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Faye Victus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
What's going to happen to him?
That will be up to the cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
Whatever the cabinet thinks it's the right course of action.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Fully agreed.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the terramorph, and now also heat leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
While deploying the Asylees is the safest route, it's also introducing yet another animal? Creature? Well, spreading yet another creature everywhere. I think microbes might be the best course of action, personally. Like, what if the Asylees go haywire and just eat people suddenly? Then we got to do this all over again. I'm going for microbes.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
I doubt there's another body in the galaxy that could pull it off.
Absolutely correct. There are no better hands in the galaxy for this project than ours.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
A legacy forged. That is the mission done. Let's do a couple of side things now.
If my ship goes long again...
Two things I want to do. Get myself a house. And then talk to the person about my benefits of being a Class 1, I think it said.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move.
Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen. You've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
Great. You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city.
Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
I mean, now we gotta just view it.
Please refrain from engaging in it.
This is all worth it.
That movie was epic. Definitely better.
Nice. Alright. Kom maar zo op penthouse. Now. For the next thing. And then we're almost ready to continue on the main story. Also, the difference between what we're doing right now and the main story thing. Actually, it's disappearing. Now, the difference between what I did before and then the main story that's coming up is the fact that I'm actually going to stick with the main story after this. There is nothing else for me to do, I assume. Like, no other... there are no more factions that really have achievements for me. Or the big storylines that have achievements. So I'm basically focusing on the main story now.
I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, Commander. It's an honor.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
That's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
I've done my duty, Commander. I think I'm going to take some time off from aliens.
Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
Will do. Thank you, good sir. It is time for Into the Unknown.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
And here we are. From here on out, it is just main story.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
That and getting, you know, health items, ammo.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Glad to meet you too, Vlad.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye.
Honestly, someone should have grabbed you. It was incredible.
Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
Understood. I need to check these in person.
You won't be the only Constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
I'll keep me out for him.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Draw the words another time, then.
Well, let's go. First, going to go here.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Another perfect landing! 10 out of 10.
Once I'm level 40, I'm actually going to see if there's other parts of my ship again.
Starting a mining operation like this takes time, patience.
Oh boy. So what, red and orange? Oh, orange and yellow. Got nothing for them.
And a hell of a lot of credits. I've visited planets with cave systems so extensive, you could get lost within them for years.
Identify yourself.
Carter Williams, that is you.
You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
Just doing what I was asked to.
Dutifully following orders. I should not be frustrated with you. It is good that you have their trust. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Okay.
Come then. Meet your death. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
That was a heat leech. I'm happy to have dealt with it.
Sorry to pull you aside like this, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you. Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph threat is essential to the safety of every living thing in the settled systems. You should be proud.
Something had to be done. Those creatures were dangerous.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation with the urgency it deserved. Well, I'm relieved that the United Colonies agreed to use their genetically engineered microbe to exterminate the Terramorphs. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a smart choice you've made. A solid scientific decision.
Nobody's gonna miss you.
I'm trusting the science on this one.
That's a wise decision. Besides, if Chief Engineer Kulkarni believes that the microbe will be effective, then we have to trust her experience.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad I made the right decision.
Good, good. I wouldn't want you to think it was some kind of mistake. Despite the Lazarus plant being simply locked away, your decision has made the settled systems a safer place to live for years to come.
Your approval makes me feel more confident, Sarah.
Oh, well, of course. I'm happy to be there for you. If there's anything else you ever feel like discussing, you let me know.
Will do. Damn.
What's that?
Yep, here it is.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Yep. Not that I've been able to make any sense of them. Oh, my head.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
Was either you or him, right?
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
I was a miner. Argus extractors.
Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
You got it.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
I first need to find an actual way up.
You're going down.
Oh boy. Yeah, I've never come through. I never came through here. Got to say, I'm definitely getting used to this jetpack.
Watch your footing around here.
Now once on the ship, I need to actually I won't say I need to actually pull some medication out, but that was a crash. There we go.
This mining facility looks stable.
Yeah, I gotta say, they're actually sending me into low-level areas, which I definitely am okay with. It means I've got to use less health packs and such. Right. Okay. Nou is er even maas fixed. Now. Yeah, then the other effect I can't fix just yet. The burns. I literally have nothing for that, so. But it will soon enough once I get back to New Atlantis, which will be after this mission.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
I will deal with that. I'm going to be buying shit that specifically helps me in situations like that.
Another deserted Helium-3 facility. Must have been abandoned when this rock went dry.
Now!
Ow. Come on. Although my burns are luckily getting better.
What was that?
Oh! I ran out of my standard health items. Seems to me that we got very close very quickly. Right. Seems like we're done. Over here as well now. Yeah, these missions are luckily quite fast. Once we're on the lodge, I'm going to go to my the two shops that usually have health items, as well as visit the ammo twat for ammo for both my new shotgun and the old sniper that I was using.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home. It's good to be home.
Captain Williams, I am fully updated and ready to assist.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
These artifacts really are something else.
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Science. Without it, dreams are impossible.
Another realist has joined our ranks. I'm outnumbered.
The truth hurts, Mateo.
Don't look at me. You two already know my flag is firmly planted in the science camp.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
And for yours. I'd be happy to keep traveling with you.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Alright, I'm going to very quickly go and get my ammo and health items taken care of. Where are you going?
What's happening, darling?
Ready to head back out?
Always. Point the way and we'll be off.
Miss Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Andrasia. Thank you.
Alright, so here's the medical store. So apart from medpacks and such, I will also be getting
There are a few injuries that can't be addressed here. Welcome to
yeah, I need help.
All right. What can... My goodness. You're in quite a state. You definitely need some assistance.
Cure my afflictions.
We'll get you feeling better in no time. There you are. Right is rain.
And I can use some supplies.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Beautiful.
Take care of yourself.
So he has now both healed me and actually given me all the supplies for whatever issue is going to come up next. And here's the next door. Centuria and Arsenal. Mostly for things like ammo. I need ammo for this one, so 1525 DOL shells and a 777s.
I have mixed feelings about it. I'm sure we can find something that's...
Yep. Ammo, please. Thank you. And then it's just the general store left. I've actually gone right past it. That's the store I need to go to. The Jameson Mercantile.
Good news. They're gonna let me pitch my presentation.
Look up for sale.
Oh, please take a look.
I will. So at least have those. No more shotgun ammo, which is fair. So digipicks, can never go wrong with those. And there we go.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
I've even got some extra things. Some extra of those things that will help me cure things like burns and such. Let's get back to the eye.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
And
we're locked in.
Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic.